In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a wine detail page. This is the page you're looking at right here. It's the detail of each individual wine that you have. The easiest way to do this is to actually go ahead and open two different browsers here, both to the same thing, to your back end of the site, to your dashboard. And all we're going to basically do is copy the information from, say, the 2007 Temperance Hill to the new one we're creating. We'll pretend we're creating the 2008 Temperance Hill. So let's find the 07 Temperance Hill first. So it's technically a post, and we come over here and let's type in temperance, and let's search posts. And here you can see, found it right here. So we click on that. So this is the wine detail page. Don't worry about that autosave message at the top. That's just because I've been messing around with things. So as you can see here, this is just like any other blog post that you've been making. And so in this case, what we're going to do is just copy this information over to a new post. So let's go ahead, posts, and add new. And we have a nice blank slate here. So let's take 07 Temperance Hill, copy that, paste that. This is now going to be the 08. We're going to copy all of this. On the Mac, this is just a Command A to select all, and then a Command C to copy. On the PC, that's a Control A, Control C, and then come over to the new one, and it's Command V on the Mac to paste. It's Control V, as in Victor, to paste. The only little glitch here is that your images are going to appear on the left, and all you have to do is click this and ask them to be aligned to the right. Update that. Same with this one. Go ahead and ask it to be over to the right. Update. So at this point, you have the, and then obviously you're going to change anything that changed with the 08. Before you actually start this process, it is a good idea to know 5 things. 4 of which are images that you have to have uploaded. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have the actual PDF document. That's one thing, and you upload that to your media library. Then you have the JPEG image of that PDF, which is basically, just think of it as taking a picture of the PDF, and you can upload that to the media library. You can have us do that, you can have Andrea do that. I would imagine you can just have Andrea send that along with the PDF, and it should be about the same size as the PDF. If you need help with that, we can adjust that. 2 other things that you're going to need are the a bottle shot, the actual bottle shot, and I'll show you where these are going to end up. Over here, let me scroll down. Right here. So you're going to need, for additional photos, the bottle shot and the label itself. So the bottle shot probably can remain the same year after year, because unless you're changing your bottle, it's not going to be a big deal. So you can actually probably copy and paste that link. But the label will be changing every year that people can read. You're going to be able to see it here. So you can see that's an 07 right there. So knowing that, those are 4 things. Quick review: PDF, image of PDF, bottle shot, label shot. The last thing you're going to need to know is the URL to the store product, so the purchase now button. So basically all you have to do is go to your online store, click on 08 Temperance Hill once it's created, and copy the link at the top. Come back here, click on the image. You can see that it is already linked here, so let's just change that link to what would be the new store URL. So those are the quick little 5 things you're going to need. It may seem like a lot right now, but once you actually start doing these, it's not a big deal. So again, this is the 07. So you've copied and pasted this information over, and if we start scrolling down here, you're going to see the next very important thing, which is the single post template needs to be as wine listing instead of default. Making this wine listing means that all the data that you're going to enter below will actually appear. It wouldn't appear if you make this default. So wine listing. Let's continue to scroll down, where you can see all the various data here. Keep scrolling, you can see that's all of your various wine detail. So if everything's pretty much stayed the same, you can just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste back and forth. Same thing goes for the map image. If I can grab this and scroll. Map image here, just copy this whole thing. Know that it scrolls down a little bit, and then paste that into the new one. The tasting notes here, this is the things I mentioned. You're going to need to know the PDF, have it uploaded to your media library, and then I'll show you in a second how to actually find this URL here. And then the tasting note image URL is the thing that I said Andrew's going to have to, or us, create that JPEG of the PDF for you. The bottle shot and label shot go right here in the photo gallery. You have up to 10 different slots here to enter any photos that you want. So just know that standard right now it's bottle shot, label shot, but you can enter vineyards after that. Note that right above here in the additional notes area, this little BR here just simply means it's a breaking space. So you just put that BR after each entry, and I'll show you what ends up over here. That's this winemaker's additional notes right here. So you're just putting a BR after each one so that it breaks. It's like hitting return on your computer for word processing. So let's actually find here the tasting note image URL and tasting note PDF URL. So again, come back to the thing you've been copying, and let's go over to the good old media library. And all you do here is locate the PDF. Let's just pretend it's the Falcon Glen PDF. To find it, if you really need to find it, you can just hit search, and you'd probably have named it Temperance Hill, so it would be easy to find. Click on that, and this is the file URL right there. So that's the URL to the PDF. So we just grab that by, again, copying it and pasting it into the new entry here. So tasting note PDF URL, and there it is. So just grab whatever URL you need from the media library and then paste it in over here. The last thing to know is that in order for your wine to be categorized correctly, you need to do so. So just click Our Wines, and in this case, Pinot Noir. With the 07, once you replace it with the 08, let's pretend this is the 07 that you're replacing, you would uncheck that's from Our Wines Pinot Noir, because that essentially puts it into a current release, and then you would just recategorize it as an older vintage, and that will automatically for you recategorize it under Our Wines that I'll show you right here. So these are your current releases, and then once you deem something an older vintage, it will automatically pop in right here for you. So you don't have to sit here and actually edit this page. This page is automatically updated upon your actions elsewhere. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know.